Around the Corner 5 is a 3D printed sculpture made in 2020 by Polish-Australian artist Samara Adamson Pinczewski, whose practice is interested in the relationship between geometric abstract art, architecture and urban space, where they employ reflective materials, iridescent colours, fragmented abstract forms, and oblique linear structures to create abstract works that examine how we see, experience, and navigate the physical world. Around the Corner 5 is made of different types of acrylic, a plastic material with outstanding strength and stiffness, comprised of iridescent acrylic, which is shiny, and fluorescent acrylic, which can appear to glow under ambient light. The sculpture has a non-removable UV topcoat, which is flexible, on ABS resin, which is a malleable and less fragile polymer that can hold different shapes for longer periods after bending, compared to standard resin. The sculpture is 42 centimetres high, 62 centimetres wide, and 40 centimetres deep. Three main types of contorting shapes make up the overall, and altogether are assembled in a triangular-like formation, with its 62 centimetre wide base sitting centre on the rectangular white table surface, and the sculpture's centre shape having a peak of 42 centimetres high. Each part from left to right, an elongated rectangular box with bright pink coloured exterior and jet black interior, is moulded and leaning into a white standing curved scroll, which is moulded to a black and more angular attachment with a short protruding platform-like extension halfway up its form on the right. This is the view from one perspective shown in the image supplied, which otherwise would shift, change and be distorted into a new image from any other camera angle or viewing position. The sculptural process as described by the artist is slow, starting with cardboard models, painting them, then refining the forms with computer-aided design and 3D printing, resulting in small maquettes, which the artist hopes to make in future, architectural in scale, to confront and engulf the viewer who can engage with it on a bodily level. The sinuous forms of Around the Corner 5, with its dynamic curves, unfurling angles, fragmented forms and high brilliance colours, reflective surface textures, are all strategies to encourage the viewer to move around. And in this spirit, if we could imagine for a moment that if Around the Corner was in our urban environment, and we were welcome to interact, inhabit or embody movement unto it, we could create an experience with this sculpture that could inspire you to climb and slide down the hot pink smooth surface of the left box leaning, or perch within its black interior, or find balance when sitting atop on a folded bend, or crawl in and find respite, experiencing different views and sounds when tucked in its deeper corner. And after emerging from there, we could enter into the centre space, where surrounding you are the curving tall columns on either side, where you may find yourself feeling somewhat protected and enclosed in its quietness, or sensing a cooler temperature for its white heat-reflecting surface when touched. And then maybe, more daringly, you consider attempting a slippery, somewhat risky climb to the first ledge of the protruding angular platform that is on the right, and once there you might contemplate climbing over and onto the even more precarious sloping and curved one beyond, taking you further out from the sculpture and overhanging above ground, where if you were to fall, make sure you catch the edge of the ledge, where you might dangle a little while, taking it all in, before deciding to drop softly to the ground again. The audio description of Around the Corner 5 has been written, voiced and produced by Neil Govan from Vita Veritas 2023 for Burundara Arts for their exhibition Our Place, celebrating 20 years of the Town Hall Gallery. This work is part of the Town Hall Gallery collection.